Did Jeffrey Epstein hang himself or did somebody kill him?
Senator, I believe he hung himself in a cell in the Metropolitan Detention Center.
Are you going to release all the information about that?
Senator, we are working through that right now with the Department of Justice.
When do you think you'll have it done, Cash?
I think in the near future, sir.
Like before I die?
Senator John Kennedy presses Kash Patel on Jeffrey Epstein, Russiagate, and FBI transparency in a tense exchange that is raising new questions.
Soon-to-be Secretary of State Antony Blinken organized a group of 51 so-called intelligence experts. Had some real rock stars on the list. Jim Clapper, John Brennan, Michael Hayden, Leon Panetta, and they said, oh, no, the story in the New York Post is not true. It's based on Russian disinformation. You remember that?
I do, Senator, as the lead investigator for Russiagate for the House Intel Committee.
Yeah. The FBI had the laptop for 10 months, hadn't they?
They did, Senator.
So the FBI knew right before the election that it wasn't Russian disinformation, didn't they?
And that was confirmed by the Inspector General's report.
Yeah. Who at the FBI refused to let the FBI tell the American people the truth?
I don't have that name in front of me, sir.
Well, would you look?
I will, sir.
I'd like to know. I'd like a name, not a division. I'd like the name. Person with a brain and a beating heart.
Yes, sir.
Did Jeffrey Epstein hang himself or did somebody kill him?
Senator, I believe he hung himself in a cell in the Metropolitan Detention Center.
Are you going to release all the information about that?
Senator, we are working through that right now with the Department of Justice.
When do you think you'll have it done, Cash?
I think in the near future, sir.
Like before I die?
Senator, we've been working on that, and we're doing it in a way that protects victims and also doesn't put out into the ether information that is irrelevant for production of the public, such as CSAM.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
In a pointed Senate hearing moment, Senator John Kennedy did what many Americans have been asking for years. He asked direct questions and demanded direct answers. First, the focus turned to the 2020 election and the controversy surrounding the Hunter Biden laptop story. Kennedy referenced statements from former intelligence officials, including Jim Clapper, John Brennan, Michael Hayden, and Leon Panetta, who publicly suggested the laptop story bore the hallmarks of Russian disinformation. Yet, as Patel acknowledged, the FBI had already possessed the laptop for roughly 10 months before that public narrative took hold. The Inspector General's report later confirmed that the Bureau knew it was not Russian disinformation. Kennedy's central question was simple but powerful. Who at the FBI made the decision not to correct the public record before the election? Not a department, not a title, but a name. That moment highlights a broader issue about institutional accountability. Patel responded that the Department of Justice is working through the material, balancing transparency with the need to protect victims and prevent the release of illegal content such as child sexual abuse material. That distinction is important. While many Americans call for full disclosure, federal law strictly prohibits the distribution of explicit material involving minors, and investigative files often contain sensitive victim information that cannot legally or ethically be made public. What this exchange ultimately underscores is the tension between public demand for answers and the legal limits of disclosure. In high-profile cases tied to powerful figures and national politics, confidence in institutions depends not only on outcomes, but on clarity, timing, and accountability. Kennedy's questioning reflects a growing frustration among lawmakers and voters who feel that critical information surfaces too late or in incomplete form. Whether further disclosures on Epstein or internal FBI decisions will satisfy that demand remains to be seen. If you found this breakdown helpful, smash that like and share button and subscribe for more clear, fact-driven reporting that cuts through the noise. Stay curious, stay informed, and always question power.